Alright, sorry. Next is just the end but hopefully we can try to bear it and hopefully not let anything else go, hopefully. But anyway guys, I am your host, AD Jack Dawson. If you want to catch more MLB 21, and as long as you guys follow the instructions on YouTube, under YouTube, and he calls me the awesome commentator, in which I don't just love what I do, I just do it. That's the important thing. But other than that, if you guys have a Twitter, having great content, meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions through YouTube guidelines, and pretty much do anything by the book. But other guys, with love, support, and respect, you guys can tell me your first and last name, information on Twitter, towards the live chat, so we can follow each other. And I will also put the same thing as we could possibly do. So you guys can tell me your whatever is actually inside the question for it. But other than that, guys, if anytime it comes in, or he's pretty much just working out of stuff like, say, Sunny Dragon Ball is. But it's all good. Hopefully. Okay, guys, now we can get this question here. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Okay, well, I'm not going to really try to put a space on this one. What do you think, my love and I? Well, what do you guys think my love and I should do? For a... Hold on, guys. I think I've got this in the book. I don't want to have to deal with. I honestly don't want to have. And guys, here's the poll question here that I was trying to figure out. Guys, and also check out Prince Preston. Preston's pretty much not bad of a friend of mine. He's actually a little buddy of mine. The same with Romeo. But you guys can check out. I probably will have something after the chat for you guys. But alright guys, with love, support, and respect, let's get down to it. If you guys have a Steam, you guys can phone request me on Steam. If you guys want to know when the Pixel Remaster of Final Fantasy IV is going to be coming out, it's going to be coming out on Steam and mobile devices. But the correct exact date, guys, is still real simple. It's going to be on September 7th or September 8th. That will be after next week. Pretty much only a week and a half. I did beat Final Fantasy III Pixel Remaster. I did beat the third one this week. And I have to tell you guys, if it wasn't for the Cloud of Darkness, maybe my ass would have not been there. But we finally did something. I just needed to switch some things around. But it was not a problem with any mistakes or anything with getting prepared for anything for sure. But when it comes to a big boss battle, final boss battle, it's not that bad. As long as you know what you're doing, have a good offense, defense for your equipment, plenty of healing, plenty of attacks, or whatever. But alright guys, with love, support, and respect, we watch videos in full. You guys can like the videos, support, comment in full. You guys can send me out, tweet me out on Twitter. Not just Twitter, guys, but Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit. You guys can check out Kevin every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. Running Egg almost 24/7. And Sony's Getaway, normally 24/7, I would assume. But it all depends. You guys get IZN News every 19 to 20 minutes in this group. With love, support, and respect, and knowledge is power. Knowledge is power altogether. You guys can vote Alan at 33, and the Great Summon at 13. But we can keep score if you guys can vote on this poll. Alright guys, without any disruption, let's get on to it. But alright guys, let's get down to it. Okay, as today guys, it will be Game 1 in New York City. That's today, for this morning. Today's date is August 28th, 2021. As it will be, guys, with love, support, and respect, the 9 and 10 Nationals visiting the 14-5 New York Mets. They've actually been on a good hot streak. Now in Game 1 in New York City today, guys. Number 3 game series this morning. Starting pitcher for the 9-10 Nationals will be Joe Ross. He has a 1-0 1-loss record, not bad. Has 21 strikeouts with no earned runs given. And on the mound for the, get ready guys, applause in the chat for this one. And on the mound for the 14-5 New York Mets will be Taijuan Walker. Walker has a 2-1 1-loss record, 13 strikeouts with a 4.19 earned average. Remember guys, the only 2 teams I only manage is the Nationals and the Detroit Tigers. I don't manage any of the others, but only keep on the first 2. That's pretty much in the clarification. But I think we should be okay without anything for sure. But you guys can vote on that YouTube poll of what you guys think my level line should do and crash the damn competition. You guys can vote Aladdin or the Greatest Showman. Whatever the hell you guys think we should do. I don't just love what I do, guys. I just do it. That's always exactly the important thing, for sure. My popularity's been pretty good. My content's been pretty good. And anything for sure. But alright, guys. On the mound for the 9-10 Tigers. Actually, excuse me. I'm just a little bit tired after I got done with a little bit of my nap this morning, so I actually got off of my nap around 9:15, actually 7:15 or 7:17. But alright guys, let me try to clarify it again. On the mound for the 9-10 Nationals, it's starting pitcher Joe Ross. He has a right-handed thrower, no earned average given, but he has a 1-loss record of 1-0. And here you go guys, on the left side, the starting lineup for the 9-10 Nationals, with love, support, and respect for you. Alright guys, leading off first will be Trey Turner at short, Luis Garcia at third, Juan Soto, at left, Kyle Schwarber at right, Josh Bell's at first, Starlin Castlewood's at second, John Gomes doing the catching, he's batting 7th, Victor Robles is batting 8th at center, and at center, yeah. And batting 9th, guys, starting pitcher, Joe Ross. Starlin Castro had an average of 150, so he's pretty much hoping to sit down for the game for the time being. If anyone's going to be pinch hitting or not, so. Trey Turner, he's only batting 122. Probably has a mix to try to mix things up after to alter the lineup a little bit more, or quite a bit. Good morning out there to you guys, with love, support, and respect this morning. I am sorry about the misconnection. Some sort of a damn glitch or something, but other guys, you know, after being off between 12 to 8 last night, my ass was really tired, but I hanged in there for sure, and of energies, so on and so forth, but next quality crap again. But if it's gonna be off camera, I'll do it. Alright guys, next batter, third baseman Luis Garcia. It's batting 188, no homers, 1 RBI driven in. 9-10 Nats walking again, a little something to experience.
First pitch of the AB now.
From the stretch, 1 ball and no strike. I knew the point connection was going to be a little bit city and sloppy. That'd be the last thing on earth right now in this group. And it would be too if it's just be not a pathetic glitch or anything. From the stretch. That will be, guys, there'll be a pop-up to left, foul territory to left field, and that's out number 2 for the Nationals. Got a little bit head over heels. Pretty much went up a little bit high. Quite a bit. Alright guys, next batter is left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto. Last 4 games, guys. 114. From the stretch.
Here comes the first pitch.
Like I said, guys, if this is going to be off camera, it's like, why start now? That's the important thing. Why start now? That'll be the last thing to do. With 1 ball, from the stretch, 2 balls and no strike on the upper left. But I'm having you guys vote for the idol for next year. I don't have any other poll question right now. That'll be 1 strike and 2 balls. Love, support, and respect is always key. Meaning to greet new people one by one. Follow the instructions through YouTube guidelines and through this group. Through Kevin, Runny Egg, and Sody's Getaway. Sody's nearly 24/7. Runny Egg is almost the opposite from the stretch. That would be a ground ball to right field. Picks up, throws to first baseman that quick. And it gets the third out, and the inning is over. Alright guys, we're up and in. Up and out a little bit. We got a bottom of the first inning, guys. Game 1 in New York City. Alright guys, starting pitcher for the 9 and 10 Nationals will be number 41, Joe Ross. Joe Ross, guys, for the start, has a 1-1 loss record. And batting first today, guys, for the Mets, the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Gets signed down from the stretch. 1 ball and no strike. Keeps a little more compiling, but does not have a satisfaction or the pretty much a good amplitudes to prove another length, but that's okay. 1 ball from the stretch. Izzy News is another 7 to 8 minutes. Well, like I said, my ass was slightly tired last night, so ever since my phone went to the high school game for our Tigers, taking on my former high school team. And to be honest, it was pretty much a good game, but pretty much won by 31 points yesterday. So it's actually not bad of a long term. So, and what all I had to do yesterday was only like 12 to 8. It was actually not a concern, and that's pretty much worth the cast. From the stretch, that'll be a ground ball to short. From left field a little bit. Picks it up in time, throws the first, and that's the first out for the Mets. Gives a little more peeling, and as long as that sits not energetic. But it's all good between good positive stuff. That's where love, support, and respect comes in. And also knowledge is power. We'll see how long this sport connection crap's going to be going. See how it goes during IG and News. Alright guys, next batter is number 9 center fielder Brandon Nemo. Last 6 games, guys, he was 3 for 24 with an average of 333. Gets signed down. Ross with the pitch. Next swing, that will be strike 1 and no ball.
That's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter.
You guys can let me know if you guys can vote for the idol in the live chat. I don't have any other damn question right now. Well, I know I'm tired and, you know, just trying to hang in there with my eyes open. But they're pretty much nearly fully awake. But I'll be okay, hopefully. From the stretch. That'll be 2 balls and 1 strike a little bit. I'm pretty much does it quite a bit to the left, but not out of its hole at this point. It's like you cannot go with a good pitch that quick. From the stretch, 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, sorry about that. There goes my first poor connection. Ground ball to second, throws to first, and that's 2 away for the Mets. But other than that, guys, I go back to work tomorrow, Monday, and I'm off Tuesday. But, guess what time I have to work this Monday and Friday? To be honest with you guys, my ass has to work 2 to 11 Monday and this Friday next week. I'm like, your ass has got to be kidding me. But that's okay. That'll be a ground ball to left field. Gives from third. Gets under it, and that's going to be a base hit to left. And it will not be a base hit. Somebody was looking for a double, but no. The side is retired. A little bit of unlucky, guys, already in this group. Alright, guys, we go to top of the second. Game 1 in New York City. Alright, guys. It's batting 143, 5 homers, 8 RBIs driven in. Gets signed down from the stretch. That'll be 1 strike and no ball.
there.
So having poor connection for the second time, that's okay. From the stretch, I will voice my opinion just a little bit through IZ News. Every 19 to 20 minutes. Yeah, the poor connection's been up and down, but I did not have a problem yesterday when I was doing Final Fantasy 9. But FF9 will be next Thursday and Fridays. As long as it does not have half and half to pick up for Sir. I think it will be alright. From the stretch, that will be strike one and no ball. Alright guys, next batter is number 19, first baseman, Bell. He's batting .294, 4 homers, 4 RBIs driven in. From the stretch, that will be a ground ball to second. Picks it up defensively, throws to first in time, and that's 2 away for the Nationals. Then I'll bring up the next batter, second baseman, number 5, Josh Harrison. Comes to the left-handed batter. That will be 1 strike and no ball. No ball intended.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Guys can use in another couple minutes. If it's going to continue to be off camera with poor connection crap going on, or, you know, anything else for Sir in this group. But 2 strikes from the stretch. Strikeout chance, and he got him. So now recorded, and the inning is over. Alright guys, we go to the bottom of the second inning. Not much to say for Sir. Game 1 in New York City. The score is Nationals nothing, Mets nothing. Alright guys, bottom of the second, due out for the Mets. It's number 20, Pete Alonso. He's playing first baseman. He's batting .247, 4 homers, 9 RBIs driven in. Ross ready to deal. 1 ball and no strike at the bottom. As long as it's not inside the park. From the stretch. 2 balls and no strike a little bit. Get a bit offhand with the slider. But 2 balls. From the stretch. That will be, guys, fly to mid-left. Gets under it defensively. Makes the catch in time easily. And that's the first out for the Mets. But other than that, guys, work's been good. I don't just love what I do, I just do it. That's the important thing. You guys get news in another couple minutes. Well, when I was doing a new episode of Final Fantasy 9 last night, I mean yesterday, it was not a problem. It's just been a little bit up and down. So, Ross with the pits. 1 strike and no ball. That ball was a bit underneath, between the batter's box. Next bat, Ross with the pits. Ground ball to first. Gets under it defensively, gets in the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 innings in the books, guys. Go to the top of the third. Game 1 in New York City. With love, support, and respect. And now it's just power. Alright guys, we're going to get to some news in just a minute. Next batter for the Nationals. Doing the catching, it's number 10, Yan Gomes. His average been a little bit high. I think after the last couple games, he's batting 67. OPS is 271. The fact we don't have much to explain. From the stretch, that'll be a ground ball to left. Gets out off the first bat that quick. Gets the first in time, and that's the first out for the Nationals. Then I'll bring up next, Victor Robles, number 16. He's batting 105. You guys get news in another couple in the next minute. Alright guys, we're going to bottom in the third inning. Game 1 in New York City. It's a nice dive.
Welcome back as the Mets for their third
you guys can tell me your first and last name information pretty much in 2 words to 1 together. But if they're clarified with, you know, capitalizations, if you guys do not want to handle capitalizations, it's all good. So far we already have poor sloppy connection twice, but hopefully it does not happen in a different lane. But on the guys, with love, support, and respect, and now it's power, meeting new family members, meeting greet new people one by one, by following instructions on YouTube, and through Kevin, Running Egg, and Sorty's Getaway. It's all good. That's where love, support, and respect always comes in. Having great content, thumbnails, banners on your channel, and more of something exciting to explore. From the threats. And it is too. But on the guys, my only two capital letters today is J and D, and my numbers are 824-656-00. If you guys do have an account on Discord, if you guys do have a Discord, you guys should check out my good friends that have known me for a while, pretty much a little more than a long time. On deck next will be John McCann, or Jim McCann. I did not say the first name, but I do know the last name is McCann. We got to check out Devin, such a very sweet old friend of mine. Since day one, same with Shiny Dragon Ball. That'll be a ground ball to second, picks it up defensively, throws the first baseman in time. Get ready guys, and that's the first out for the Mets. That quick. Alright guys, next batter is doing the catching. Number 33, James McCann. He's batting 145, 1 homer, 6 RBIs driven in. Ross ready to deal. That'll be a ground ball to first this time. Picks it up on the plate. Gets it beyond the plate in time, and that's out number 2 for the Mets. Next up is starting pitcher, Taiwan Walker, number 99. And here's the pitch by Ross. Goes to play-by-play, guys. That quick or normal. But alright, guys. Enough about that. You guys can also check out Preston. He pretty much changed his name to Five Nights at Freddy's to Prince Prez. It's actually not a little too long ago, but he's not that bad of a friend of ours. Out of 207 mods, it's actually my highest I've ever had. And that's the awesome commentator. Shiny Dragon Ball comes in anytime he likes. The same with Devin. If you guys do have a Steam, you guys can friend request me on Steam. The name is Zach Dawson 93. I've actually had Steam for nearly 5 months. But here's the thing, guys. I'm not bringing my PC towards the trip in a couple weeks. But I'm only bringing my new phone that I do have, which I spent $255 on the last couple of days, so that won't be a problem at all. So, and that's going to be ball 4, guys. First walk by Joe Ross. As Joe Ross gives up his first walk, and he gives it up to Taiwan Walker for the 14-5 Mets this morning in this group. Alright, guys, back to the lineup. Here comes number 6, second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Alright, guys, let's get back to it. But the Pixel remaster of Final Fantasy IV will be coming out September 7th or September 8th. I am hoping to go after that on Steam. Don't think it's going to be on Google Play on my new phone, with no problems intended. But after beating Final Fantasy III, guys, it was great. It was a little more good, but the access was a little more harmful, and even though it's kicked my ass in the past, after doing the Pixel remaster, but was not a problem. Well, guys, that's going to be a fly ball to center. Gets out of it defensively, and he got it. And the inning is over. Stood out, recorded. Alright, guys, we played 3 innings of play. We're going to top of the 4th. Game 1 in New York City. Alright, guys, back to the lineup. Here comes number 8, shortstop for the Nationals, Connor Kaboom. Kaboom, guys, he's 0 for 1. He does have a ground out in the first inning. If you guys are big fans of sports, music, any RPG, I've been a big fan of RPGs since day one, since I was a kid. So, any RPG you guys can think, you guys can check it out on Steam, Google Play, or whatever. Whatever affects your destiny or pretty much your skill. But on that, with love, support, and respect, we watch videos in full, guys. Get ready. It's very important to Kevin, Running Egg, and Sorty's Getaway. We watch videos in full. You guys can like the videos. Support in full. You guys can like, support, comment in full. Tweet me out, send me out on Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit. It's either Reddit or Reddit. Whatever the hell it's pretty much pronounced, but it's only a 6-letter word that starts with an R. That's okay. We'll end the letter R, guys, from the stretch. That'll be 1 strike and 3 balls. Could have been a leadoff walk. 3-1 from the stretch. And that's going to be a walk, guys. Walker gives up his first walk. As he walks in this group, quite a kaboom for the 9 and 10 Nationals this morning. You can't get much longer than that, guys. As long as it's coming in. Here comes third baseman, guys, number 2, Luis Garcia. He comes right in.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a
Gets signed down. Right around at first. Nobody out. That'll be 1 ball and no strike up top. But on that, you guys can vote Alan at 33, and the Greatest Showman at 13. Let me give you guys a question. Let's get those likes up there. We have about 1 to 2 likes. With the Idol next year, hopefully, guys, if the Delta variant ends by then, by 2022. Which of these 2 songs, or which of these 2 movies, between the 2, you guys think we should do, or my love and I should do for sure, in this group? You guys think we should do A Whole New World from Aladdin, the live-action one? Do you guys think we should do that? And that's called from third base. I'm not sure if I saw that. That's the first out for the Nationals. Could have been a double play ball, but the runner does stay at first base. Comes left fielder Juan Soto. He is 0 for 1. Runner at first base with 1 out. Gets signed down from the stretch. 1 ball and no strike. But on that, right now Alan's out by 30, it's out by 20. So you guys can vote on that as well. You guys can let me know if you guys want to shout out. Don't vote first. Could be a double play? No. And that's going to be an infield hit, guys. As I say, an error. W scores an E3. When it first goes to second. Any of them could have been a hell of a double play, guys, but pretty much the ball was out of his hand. Alright, guys, let's get to some news. So I say, ladies and gentlemen, with love, from August 28th, 2021. Let's get down to it. Alright, guys, we got to check out according to Logan Plant, we got to check out the NVC 575. Calling it Let's Celebrate Super Nintendo's 30th birthday. So as you can see, this week is pretty much the 30th birthday of Super Nintendo. That'll be a line drive to center field, guys. And that's going to be a base hit to center field. Does he get back at third? He does not. That's out number 2 for the Nationals. And it's 1-0 Nationals. Top of the 4th. 2 outs, runner on at second. From the stretch. 1 strike and no ball. That'll bring up next batter, guys. Number 19, Josh Bell. First baseman. He is 0 for 1. He does have a ground out in the second. So yeah, guys, it's pretty much WarioWare is one of them. And No More Heroes, like say Metroid. Any Nintendo game guys can think over the years. But a big shout out to Super Nintendo for 30 years of a celebration. It's been around for it. Back to the news, Xbox engineer fixes legacy gamer pick bug. Back to the news, Xbox engineer fixes legacy gamer pick bug. Let's look at that in a second. Then a poor connection again, that's okay. As long as it saves a little bit of time. 1 and 2. From the stretch. Strikeout chance, and he got him. And the inning is over. Wish I'm still giving you guys news. I don't just love what I do. I just do it. Alright guys, we go to bottom of the 4th inning. Game 1 in New York City. With love, support, and respect. Nationals 1, Mets nothing. Due up next to bat for the Mets, guys. Number 9, center fielder Brandon Nemo. Gets signed down. Ross ready to deal. and the Pets.
And a called
That'll be
strike
one
down,
strike and no
so
ball
nothing
on a
and one.
sinker.
Man, this guy's been incredibly
From the
efficient so
Struts.
far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70%
One ball and one
of the
strike,
batters he's
bit
faced,
off guard
he's
a
thrown
little
the first
bit.
pitch strike to.
Okay, guys. I'm not sure what that could be in, but a little bit advertised.
The 1-1 home.
We'll get back to this in a second. From the Struts, that'll be strike 2 and 1 ball.
That pitch 3 times in a row.
Pretty much had a
Interesting to
nice
see if
place
he
to
changes it up
put
right
the
here.
ball. From the Struts.
Nemo with
2
an
balls
even
and 2
count of
strikes.
2-2 now.
Alright, guys. You guys can check out the ending explained according to Sidhan Olaha or something.
Ready on 2 balls.
Of
and
the
2
ending
strikes. Here it
explained
comes.
involving the remake of Candyman. Strikeout chance and he got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was
And that's
sitting
out
on
number
right
1
there.
for the
Might have been
Mets.
sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the
You can't get much quicker than that or good as it should be. If you're aiming for something you guys want to hit, or pretty much if the ball is too close to you, or anything. Whatever is more of a good strategy.
So now to the plate.
From the
Dominic
Struts.
Smith. As he'll take a break and
1
go
ball and no
2-0,
strike
it's
at the
1-0.
bottom.
He was cut down at second.
Alright, guys, next batter is left fielder number 2, Dominic Smith. He does have a single in the first inning, and he's 1 for 1. From the Struts. 2 balls and no strike. You guys can also check out the new Dragon Ball figures from Bantai, available for pre-order. So you guys can check out some good varieties, good items that are up for pre-order with Dragon Ball Z on top of that. Any good teas or anything that's more pretty much classified between your arsenal. So it all depends. From the Struts.
Chopper to short.
That'll be a ground ball towards second. It will go to second. Picks it up handedly, throws the first. Out number 2 for the Mets. Here comes number 20, first baseman Pete Alonso coming to bat. Left-handed batter. From the Struts.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB.
1 strike and no
Certainly
ball.
Just missed it. With this
Alright, guys, you guys can also check out an article of 12 minutes of how to get the groundhog ending. So you guys can check out some information, a little bit of strategy to discover for it.
There's another pitch.
I, for one, have not even
This guy's really
had an opportunity
attacking
or
tonight, being aggressive
anything that's
early on.
more
If he continues to
that
throw
quick or
strikes like
anything.
he is,
But it
he's
all
gonna have a
depends.
pretty good night.
From the Struts.
0-2 home.
Well, we'll see. Strikeout. But the ball got him.
Mets go down 1-2.
And the inning is over.
They still trail 1-0.
It's like it's a good way, like it blinks away like a big piece of pie, guys. To the top of the 5th inning, Game 1 in New York City. With love, support, and respect. Nationals won. One of those 2 dates, guys, is where Horizon Forbidden West is coming in, and then you got Skywalker,
1-0.
Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga coming out next year as well in the spring. And that's called from right field, guys. Out number 2 for the Nationals. Next batter, guys, is center fielder number 16, Victor Robles. He is 0 for 1. So you guys can check out that. So you guys can also check in a review of Candyman. I've heard the movie itself is pretty good, but I honestly think it's a little more different than what the 1992 movie was. And what's between that and 2021, that movie's been out for like nearly 29 years already. So I don't know who the actors are in the pretty much in the classic one, but I've not seen the movie. But the remake itself for this week, I've heard it's really good. The reviews haven't been too bad. Alright, guys, strikeout chance picks it up, throws the first in time, and the inning is over. Alright, guys, Game 1 in New York City, with love, support, and respect. We'll go to bottom of the 5th inning. Okay, guys, let's see what else we have here. Guys, to check out the picking of the right portable music player to carry your tunes with you. You guys can have a good opportunity to have a sound off, according to Dave Johnson. If you guys are looking to have a good music player, you guys can also check out the best top 10, the best movie team-ups and the history of film. We look at that and just Michael Confronto.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the
Gets
veterans
signed
in
down.
that dugout going up
Ross
and
with
down
the pits.
line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super
That'll be one
frustrated.
strike, no ball
They
on
just have to
sinker.
find a way to piece it together. Maybe
We'll connect
pass
it for a
to the
third time, guys.
get some
Hopefully it's
wheels
not
in motion, maybe
that
get
long this
aggressive on
time.
the base pass if they can
Between
get
half and
somebody
half.
on.
There'll be a pop-up to home base. Foul territory. And he makes the catch. First out for the Mets.
That's exactly what
And you guys can also check out your upgrade.
they took him
So you guys can upgrade your Wi-Fi network with a Mac router. Just to throw out your extenders. And you guys can send yourselves news. Guess we'll get maybe more news tomorrow night. Don't think I'm doing the chat tonight because my opponent and I have not celebrated our third title victory as 2021 Grand Champions with our tier squad, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be live this afternoon or not, depending on the port connection quality and stuff. From the threats, we don't usually get a lot of news on the week, especially if it's slowing down or anything. But it's all good.
Yeah, I think that's
You guys can vote on that poll off camera if you'd like. I don't just love what I do, guys. I just do it. Popularity's been pretty good. Love, support, and respect is always key. And always will be for a second. Okay, now we have the new one. Okay. With 3 balls from the stretch. That'll be a ground ball to left field, and that's going to be a base hit. That's a base hit to left field, and that's a single for the Mets. That's a little more, not much stuffy, but probably has a good correction. Keep a little hard pumping. Okay, moving up to 5, up down 6, 7, moving up to 8, up to 9, it's up and down to 10. Oh, speaking of that, there's Kevin. What's up, buddy? How you doing? If you could send me out on Reddit for me, that'd be great. How you doing? From the stretch. 1 strike and no ball.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a
I'm sorry about the point connection, guys. Moving up to 14, moving up to 15. Oh, that's nice. From the stretch, right around at first. 1 out, and that's strike number 2.